Welcome back to Nitwitz Podcast. I am your host for today, Colby, followed by my co-hosts, Eli.
What's up?
Talis.
Yo.
Jacob. Hello.
Please stay shirtless.
Colton.
What's up?
And David.
Yeah. Eli has taken his shirt off.
You getting some
Things are getting steamy.
We should do a shirtless podcast.
We should. Yeah, for
Skins.
our only listeners, because we have no viewers, technically.
No, we have viewers.
Well, yeah, like on YouTube.
Technically.
They're called viewers, but
Yeah, they're called viewers.
It's listeners. But,
Thank you.
Okay, so first thing I want to talk about, never thought I'd say these words out loud. Tom Brady retired. The Tom Brady.
New Tom Brady.
About time.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say fucking about time.
About time. I think it was just he didn't get the Super Bowl, so he's like, you know what, I'm done.
I'm done, no more.
I
I'm
didn't
getting old.
I didn't do any research.
I mean,
Can't really blame him though. I mean, think about this. I seen something that said whenever he started in the NFL, I don't remember who it was, some famous NBA star was in freshman in high school.
I don't doubt that. Yeah.
And when he retired, the other guy had already retired from the NBA.
something to really actually think about with that though is like if they're gonna continue to let you play, keep picking you up on teams,
Why not?
and you're still gonna keep making those millions of dollars, even if your record, like you already set your records. What are you gonna really hurt yourself by doing? Oh no, I'm not performing as well as I did when I was 10 years younger. I'm still making millions because my name is.
Well, I was going to say, I don't remember the exact statistics, but like when he was playing for the Buccaneers, he was not making nearly as much money. And he chose that. It's
really?
because he was making way less money. That's because he just wanted the team to win. He just wanted it.
What a selfless guy.
Yeah, he just wanted it to do better. Like the coach wasn't doing all that great. He was like, I can do better than this. So
Basically, he was the I'm a gracious God.
I'm a gracious God. Yeah. So then he went on that team because he got paid way less than he would have at other teams. So that was his choice. It's like before that Super Bowl with the Chiefs, he like spent like 13, 14 days alone in his house without his family, just studying Chief plays.
Oh.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I respect the guy for that. I respect his fucking
It's my
tenacity.
anime dedication. Right
Yeah, I
there.
know. He was just like kick his family. I was like, I'm saying 14 days studying plays, and that's why he fucking crushed it. Like I respect his ability to do that.
Yeah, respect.
But also,
I mean, to be fair, he was going up against Rookie of the Year, who was, I mean, he had smashed any record he could in his starting. I guess it was his year as a starting quarterback. His first year.
All right. Big question over here. If you could not live in America, even though it's the greatest country in the world, I know. I'm not a joke, even though I sounded sarcastic, not a joke. Greatest country in the world. If you couldn't live in America, where would you live, boys?
Japan, 100%.
That's fair. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I say no doubt about it. There's other countries I'd like to live in. You know, I'd like to live in Ireland. You know, that'd be great. But like, I know enough about Japan and enough research, and I know some of the language. I would 100% live
Well,
there.
the cool thing about Japan too is that they actually have like a lot of countryside.
Mhm.
Like it's not all just like big city. Like Japan is so heavily crowded. Well,
Yeah.
countryside.
Yeah, 'cause it's like I've considered becoming like an English teacher and then going and living in Japan. You know, like living up in like Hokkaido or something for a few years teaching. So.
Tangent. My uncle did that for 4 years in China.
Oh, that's cool.
Forgot about that. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
I think.
Honestly,
Go on.
Russia. Great vodka.
Great vodka. All you need. Cold weather and
great
vodka.
That's all you need, huh?
That's all I need.
Pretty sure it gets pretty warm there. Like
Depends on.
Yeah, but
not really.
Depends on where
What
in
region?
Russia.
Yeah, if you're in like Asian Russia, like Asian
Siberia?
Russia, yeah.
Yeah, like Siberia. Woo!
Yeah, you want-
Gulag.
But like,
welcome to the gulag, motherfucker.
if you're in like the lower western part of Russia, pretty sure it's.
So like what is that?
That'd be like
Like
that
Ukraine?
connects to
That's not Russia though.
I mean, not in
Not-
Ukraine, but like by
like,
the Ukrainian
near.
border.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean,
I don't know.
Besides,
I don't know.
besides, with the good vodka, the weather don't matter.
Fair point. Fair point.
Drink vodka, always warm.
Oh, you think they're Jakey?
ooh,
Your heart there? Heart okay,
we're
there?
good.
bud?
I thought it said it was 140, and I was like,
Woohoo!
holy fuck. No, I'm kidding,
Classic.
Context, some Dubby. You guys can get yourself some Dubby at w.gg. Use code Nitwitz for 10% off.
Nitwitz.
But some Dubby fell on the table, and I thought it'd be a great idea to see how it smelled, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not a great idea. I don't
Bad
recommend
idea.
Yeah, bad idea. Don't do it.
Do not snort, Dubby. We do not.
I don't recommend it.
We do not condone.
Drink it after it's been poured in water
Absolutely.
and
Or
shaken
whatever,
thoroughly.
really. I mean, I've seen people do it in orange juice, which I don't
No,
see that tasting good.
Now maybe mix it with some vodka. You know, not bad. Not gonna lie, but as long as you're of age.
So what about you, Jake? Where would you want to live?
probably like honestly Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah, big 300 guy over here.
Nah, man, just the mountains and like the countryside of it.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
rocky, very
Mhm.
beautiful. Like,
Mhm.
Eat a lot of
It-
goat over there.
I think
Lamb.
oh,
lamb.
wait,
It's
wait, wait.
lamb.
Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm pissed. Damn it, this fucking sucks. I need to think about food. All right, never mind. Backtrack on Greece. I don't eat lamb. That's
You don't eat lamb?
I'm a picky eater.
Oh,
alright?
yeah.
You
Dude,
know,
lamb-
I have first world issues, man. I decide what I want to eat.
I forgot you're a child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had lamb, but it's
I
Yeah,
like lamb.
no,
No,
alright,
I'm saying right now, I like lamb. I've had like Indian curry lamb. It's good shit. I don't
It's
know
like-
what's the
So I used
Chewy and
we
greasy.
used to eat lamb as a. My parents would get it all the time. We would like go down to the city market and go to the Greek shop. We get hummus and just everything. I always had to just drown mine in ketchup in order to eat it because it just made me gag.
I love how people who are picky eaters just love the most simplest of foods.
Damn straight.
Chicken nuggets, ketchup, like
Nah,
Eh,
man.
well, hey,
Dude,
hey,
no.
I survive off of PB&J's.
what I always say
Respect
is
that.
I can't change my taste buds. If I could eat everything, I would. You know, if I could enjoy everything I ate,
That's true.
why wouldn't I?
fair enough.
That's a good point.
one of my good friends, his kid is so fucking picky. His main courses, like meal courses, is Cheeto Puffs and Pixie Sticks. And so he just now, for the first time, the kid's 4, and just now for the first time tried mac and cheese,
Yeah, what do you think?
and he thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
What a man.
That's funny.
But the kid's mom is a ridiculously picky eater. I'm talking like obnoxiously picky, and well, she passed that on to her kid, obviously. And if she doesn't like it, she's not gonna feed it to her kid.
I don't know
so-
why, but that just
So he won't even eat Dido Nuggies.
huh.
He won't even eat Dino Nuggies.
Madness.
He
Yeah,
just
it's-
tried pizza too, and he liked pizza.
Heresy.
Well,
Dude, Dino
dude,
Nuggies?
I don't
Seems
know
like
an
he likes
American who
to-
doesn't like at least some form of pizza.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but Dino Nuggies are fucking terrible.
I agree. Honestly, I think
I don't like most store-bought chicken nuggets to be
They're
fair.
fucking garbage.
there
Garbage?
is
Garbage.
because if you go to Costco, not a sponsor, there is this one brand that I can never remember the name of, but it's in a white and blue bag, and they're 100% like organic.
Those are so
They're
good.
the best chicken nuggets I've ever
I
had.
don't think they're real meat.
They are.
They are real meat.
They're 100% organic chicken,
They're good.
and it's like not
None
of the, like, growth hormone bullshit. It's
Yeah.
organic.
Non-GMO.
You know,
well, because if
I
you
like
look,
I like
modified
mine
organism.
processed, slaughtered, and all that shit. Goddamn organic stuff.
Okay.
Isn't that like vegetarian?
I mean, KFC has those Beyond chicken nuggets, and I tried those. Those are really good,
I've just
actually.
seen so many people, like high up food critics, try those Beyond Chicken Nuggets, and they said they were dog shit.
I mean, that chicken nuggets. I mean, food. I mean, it's like I've tried them. I think they're good for being chicken nuggets. I don't have a problem.
That's like me. I love the Impossible Whopper from
Yes,
Burger King.
yes,
Not
I-
sponsored.
I
but
like
that.
that.
That shit's so good.
I agree.
But it makes your shit reek.
Ew.
Oh
No,
my
thank
God.
you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's horrible.
So
do
what,
any of
not-
you like tofu?
Tofu's awesome.
Never
I don't.
had
I
it.
don't like texture of tofu.
I've never
I think
had it.
tofu is like fine as like because it absorbs the flavor on whatever it is
Yeah.
on. But I hate the texture because I don't like the texture of like fat. I hate it. And that's what it tastes like to me. Is like fat.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't stand it.
So if not Greece there, Jakey, then what? Going back.
Going back.
Oh, now I have to put that into perspective as well.
Yeah, so
Just say something and go with it. Just hold on. Whatever you say, hell you say with, say,
I,
right with it.
I like it that you like just chose not Greece just because they eat lamb there. You can't, it's like something they don't have any other food there.
yeah,
But-
No, I don't know
It's
if
like
you-
there's other
Absolutely
things you can
fucking
eat.
idiot.
No, traditional Greek food, like they're.
So good.
I mean, it can be really good, but it can also be. It's not what we have here.
You ever had baklava?
No. It'll be
Incredible.
a sweet pizza pie. I'm moving to Italy, boys.
Close enough, Greece. Close
Hey,
enough.
hey, mountains in Italy.
I know that. Yeah, I know the Alps in the
Now-
north.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Italian food that much. I'm gonna be real. But,
thank
you.
you.
know.
Somebody agrees.
I know. It's like every
Fucking
Italian
love
food
Italian.
I've had,
Overrated,
it's like
but
just
good.
like
It's overrated, yes.
But good.
At the least, it's overrated.
See, I like it
Yeah.
because it's simple food, pasta,
Yeah.
sauce, and then I can have chicken with like chicken parm. I can do like just regular meat, easy, done,
Well,
pow,
how do you
lasagna.
describe
Dude,
it?
style.
ever heard of Italian sausage?
You know,
Boom.
like chicken pan.
man.
Chicken
Chicken
pie.
parm, chicken parm. That shit my favorite.
I like Oriental food. That's what I eat. You know, that's the shit for me.
I just eat sushi. I like raw fish.
I just
Oh,
like carbs,
Dude,
and
I
protein.
fucking love sushi.
I want to try real sushi so bad.
Same.
Like,
Dude,
oh,
there's so many places around us that you can go. I will take you something there.
Yeah, but we need
yeah,
like
you
we
want to
need
take me on a
that.
date there, big guy?
I'm good. We can do
Actually,
it.
not a sponsor, but Raw Sushi over in Leawood.
They're good.
No.
They have one of the best sushi
That
sushi chefs in Kansas City.
and Drunken Fish does as well.
Yeah, they have a good one too.
Is
Yeah.
Kobe's Steakhouse like
Dude, Jordan.
No.
It's good.
legit
no.
sushi? No.
No,
No.
it's not legit sushi.
It's like a
Sushi?
middle. It's like
Sushi.
middle of the range kind
There's
of.
also Tokyo
Sushis
Grill.
and sushimis.
I love
Oh,
Jordan fish,
yeah.
but I don't
They
eat
have some
sushi.
good stuff.
Oh,
I've
I
had
eat
some
fucking
very
sushi.
good
amazing.
stuff.
It's
They
one
have
of
some really good
me and my girls.
teriyaki bowls there.
Yeah, my favorite places to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some nice expensive stuff. That's actually really good.
It is expensive, yes. You
But-
can get hibachi there too, and their hibachi is fucking
hibachi.
amazing.
Who?
Tokyo Grill.
Oh,
Yeah, they're pretty
I
good.
always wanted to do that.
Yeah,
At,
but what is that? What's the? Because American sushi, it's not like sushi, isn't it? Like technically called something else, like
Probably. I
Well,
don't
Musubi?
know.
something. I can't
There's
remember.
all kinds of different names for actually what
Yeah,
things
like
are.
like
'cause-
sashimi and.
but people like they think of sushi and they think of like it as a whole.
yeah, like
but
the rice.
There's sushi,
Seaweed,
sashimi,
live fish.
nigiri.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of different like actual names for the different types of it.
Yes.
So,
Mm,
but
So what about you, Colton?
yeah.
Canada, mate.
Like,
Canadian.
You know,
Weird.
You know, Canadian bacon isn't a real thing, right?
Yeah, no, it's just
It's
ham.
just ham.
So if you go there and ask for bacon, you just get regular pig bacon.
I
Yeah,
know.
It's good ham though.
I like
But
Canadian. bacon,
I mean, realistically, they have pretty similar gun laws to here.
Sorry.
So I can still own most of my toys.
It's
Yeah.
easier to import cars there too.
Yeah, it's easier to import.
Really?
15
cars.
years instead of 25
It
years.
is.
Yeah.
I know most people hate me when I say this, but it is free healthcare.
Yeah.
I
Just
do
expensive.
enjoy that.
You know, wait in line for 6 months. Yeah, I like doing that too.
Well, yeah, but the difference being, if you have an emergency right away, I mean, like you get carted into the emergency room because your kidneys are failing right now, they're gonna like fix you right now.
Fair enough.
Well, also you got to think about it this way. Again, with free healthcare, a lot more people have access to getting new organs. And as dumb or bad as it sounds, in America, not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah.
And because that costs a lot of money too.
So that's one of the things about that I've learned about, like, as far as I am aware,
Someone's
like
scared to
Japan
get
has like a
hurt.
really good healthcare system there. Like
I'm
it is
always
fast,
scared to get
efficient,
hurt.
and cheap. It's not
Sound like
free.
a bunch of commies over here. Jeez.
well,
Well,
Ain't
you
nothing
know,
wrong
I
with
mean,
communism.
I favor the way
Oh.
the I can't say the political climate, but the like, what do you call that?
well,
Like,
it's gotten better.
ish.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Have you seen the latest stuff on Canada?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is getting much
No.
better than what originally was. You good, bud?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, here's my thing. What I was getting at with that, since a lot more people have access to like donated organs, that's a lot less organs that if your kidneys are failing, there's still a good chance, probably even higher of a chance of you not making it because you can't get organs.
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, there's other great things about Canada. I mean, they're
new strip clubs.
yeah.
Brothels.
I'm just saying,
Fishing
Canada in general
Quebec.
is probably the closest you're gonna get to a free world like.
Yeah, I know what you're
America.
saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I am proud of our northern cousins
Yeah.
right now.
They are very close to what we are, give or take a couple different things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Depending on which, what are
man.
the things called? Territories, essentially?
Yeah, they're
Well,
territory.
yeah, they have territory.
Providence.
Provinces, yes.
Mhm.
Depending on which province, because if you go into French Canada,
Oh, I'm not going to fucking
Oh yeah.
Quebec.
Yeah.
Quebec,
Yeah, Quebec.
Fishing in Quebec.
Oh, I just came
boys.
back from
Go
Quebec.
fishing in Quebec. No,
Quebec,
I
Boy, fish
Come
with
on,
the
it's-
I
files
would
out of the
probably
day.
go to like
Manitoba
Toronto.
or something.
Toronto's nice.
I'd probably go to Toronto.
Decently populated, so you have like normal human life things there, as compared to like Alberta or whatever the heck
Right,
it
and I
is.
can still. It's
Or
literally
Northwest Territory.
if you live in like the southern part of Toronto, it's like a 2-hour drive and you're in America.
Amen, brother.
So
But you're not allowed back here.
No.
no, I'm not allowed to live
You
here,
just can't live here.
so I can still come and visit.
You
There's people
motherfucking
live in
loophole
Canada
having ass
and
over
work
here.
in the U.S.
Yeah.
So
I'll show you my notes. It says
Nah,
can't
nah,
live.
nah, nah,
Yeah.
nah. I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe you.
It's like a-
Well, guess what? If you go into America, you are physically alive and living there. So,
Fair enough.
all right,
So, in America, you die.
exactly.
Okay.
It's
Well,
the
then-
death. Get shot
I'm
down.
still on close to it.
to remember.
Way
To remember.
America.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Plus the camping there.
Oh yeah.
So
Like
much
yeah, the
better.
territory of Canada, like the what do you want to call it? Wilderness landscape, beautiful.
Yeah.
I always forget
I
about
still
that.
Yeah.
love how beautiful
It's just so much
Polar bears?
cleaner.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just less
yeah.
people.
I mean, not even less people. I mean, obviously less people
Yeah,
than
way
America.
less.
But it's not the fact that there's less people. It's their like laws and stuff and the rules about going to campsites and stuff like that. Is you in order to bring anything there,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be biodegradable,
Hmm.
unless it's the stuff that you're using, like your equipment or your food. Most of your food you actually are supposed to like catch, like fish and that kind of stuff.
Huh.
Bro, I just tasted the W going down my nasal passage into my throat.
Once again,
Yeah.
don't snort dummy.
Bro, I can taste it. It's sweet as shit, and it's just my mucus going down my throat
Oh,
now.
wow.
Don't snort it, but w.gg. Use code Nitwitz, 10% off.
Well, what say ye, David?
I have a top 3.
Let's hear him.
So, number 1, Canada.
okay,
Okay.
Number 2,
From your parrot.
Switzerland.
it's fair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They have some of the freest gun laws in the world.
Yep. Very patriotic state, I might add.
Mountains, pretty badass.
In Switzerland,
Brothels, pretty badass.
Okay, I'm curious. I don't know if you know, because I know
Switzerland,
that like when
pretty
you're in
badass.
Switzerland, you have to have like mandatory military service. Is that if you move there? Would they
No, it's just if you're
just born there?
I don't know,
Yeah.
even if I did, I'm not worried.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you want one. I was just curious, on
Nobody's
that,
gonna
like
invade.
depending on age and stuff.
It's not like they're gonna make you.
And even if somebody did try to invade Switzerland, what's going to happen? There's mountains everywhere.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do to invade.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard somewhere, I think it was like a history class or something, or some documentary I was watching, that all the passages in and out, like the roads and stuff that they have built in and out of
Yeah.
Switzerland, they have like rigged to
Yeah.
blow up.
Yep.
So
That's
that
exactly-
Oh, that is badass.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Netherlands. They have all their dams and like canals rigged to blow and flood roads.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is tough. I respect that.
I mean, they're like ready to just say no.
Mhm. Yep.
And then for my third one,
yeah.
final one, Japan. The only thing I really have against Japan is that there's so much goddamn paperwork that you have to do all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Just with anything.
Anything.
Yeah, no, I
Really?
say Japan is not an easy place to live if you are not
Very
fluent.
organized, huh?
Yeah, if you're not fluent, and even if you are fluent, oh my god, yeah, he's right about that
The
paperwork.
amount
Like,
of
it is
fucking
madness. Well, everything you do,
I'd really like to take a vacation to Japan.
I say we plan on doing that soon, 100%. I want to see how everything's like, the laws are more laxed and it's able to be traveled into easily. So
I also need money to do that.
Man,
So
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit
kind of
of
expansive.
yeah.
So I kind of got two that I'm waffling back and forth on.
Waffling.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No?
like going back and forth.
I don't
Waffling.
think it's called waffling, but hey.
What?
I've never heard that, but
I thought that's what waffling meant. Going back and forth.
Hey, well, hey.
Waffling is when you put a pancake in a waffle maker and it just looks different than a
No,
Cake?
like the term, like, oh, he's waffling right now.
Well,
I've never even
I've
heard of
never
that.
Are you
heard
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say this right now. I've never heard it, Colby, but I understood exactly what you meant, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean,
Hey, the
but that's not the
context
point.
showed it. The
The-
context showed,
Well,
but kind of dumb.
We just wanted to shit on you.
yeah, that's fair enough.
I respect it, Colby. I use it from
Get
now
shit
on.
on, kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get shit on.
I'll never use it.
Got a bunch
Ever.
of poop on me.
I'm gonna say pancaking just to spite you.
I hope you-
Okay.
hey,
French toast.
hey, I hope you get in a car accident. I swear.
Not like I'm
Not nice.
not like I made it in the phrase up myself. So. Anyways.
Maybe
So,
I should have thought about that.
Okay. So I either got New Zealand or Norway.
I respect both of those.
'Cause,
Mad respect.
I mean, like, anytime I'm scrolling through the internet and there's like a beautiful picture of like Norway, it's like, wow, dude, just like.
But not Northern Norway. It's dark all the time there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
close to the circle.
Circle.
Bless your
Arctic-
soul.
Arctic
Thank
circle.
you.
If sneezing could stop, that'd be awesome.
And then
I'm sorry, I have
hey,
allergies. Okay.
New
I don't know
Zealand,
why.
the
you know,
middle of
just,
winter.
Yeah, I have
Lord-
winter allergies.
Lord of the Rings?
I'm
Yeah,
blind
New
in
Zealand,
spring, but winter just fries me.
cool.
uh,
Yeah, New
Absolutely
Zealand. New Zealand
fine.
because Lord of the Rings, you know, Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. It's
Yeah.
just a beautiful landscape. But I don't know anything about like the way of life and politics and.
I mean, it's an English-speaking country. you
Well, I know that much.
Good enough.
So,
like
from,
Australia.
from things I've heard about New Zealand, is
That's
it's
Russia.
pretty like relaxed.
That's what I've heard.
Like they don't. Obviously, you can't like have
Polynesia.
like your American rights to bear
Yeah.
arms and all that. Kind
Yeah,
of
I've heard
stuff,
like their
but-
gun laws are weird. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
You can
But-
have a hunting rifle.
Yeah. And I think that's if you have a farm.
Hey,
But anyway, I mean, most of their laws are actually pretty similar to like United States laws. Just again, like a couple of differences here
Right,
and there,
yeah.
some stricter things.
I don't know. I like guns.
I don't know about their healthcare though.
There has to be a mountain man at that point. Just
Yeah.
take care of myself. If I get a bad enough injury, I die right then and there, like how God intended. All right, my time to go. It's my time to go.
I say it's like I love guns and all, but like I don't need them to survive. That's why I'm like totally fine with Japan. It's like I ain't getting
Yeah.
guns in Japan, but like I don't need them honestly.
Yeah. Oh crap! I did have top three, kind of like David, or Iceland, because Iceland's really beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely is.
Badass. in
that'd be
general.
cool. That'd be cool.
Can we expand on this topic real quick?
Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I'm the host, so I say what I say goes. So you go.
I've asked Colby.
Expanding
squad.
on this topic just a little bit, and you can only pick one place, not top three, one place.
Uh-huh.
If you had the chance right now, someone handed you an all-paid expense anywhere you want to go, where would you go on vacation for a month?
Japan.
Yeah,
For a
Japan.
month?
Japan.
For a month.
100%.
Japan.
100%.
Because my expenses can be importing cars. Japan.
Well, I guess.
Okay, let's say
I'll be
all
different.
necessary expenses
There you
paid.
go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'll be different here. I'll say New Zealand, not Japan.
I'm still saying Japan.
No,
Yeah.
New Zealand all day.
Hands down.
I'm
Japan.
going to
hands
Germany.
down.
I'm going to Nuremberg.
Oh, that'd be cool as fuck.
I'm going to
The
Nuremberg
Nuremberg?
for a month straight. That's all I'm
Nuremberg.
doing.
Where's the Nuremberg at?
Dude, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
The Nurburgring?
Yeah,
Nordschleife?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's in
dumbass.
Germany.
What is that?
You don't know what the Nurburg is?
No, I don't. It's
Alright,
like
my
somebody
nose is
talking
fucked
another
up right now,
language.
so I can't fucking talk. Eat shit and die, pussy.
Cool.
Damn.
Anyway,
But no, yeah, I would go there
Anyway,
for like a
uh,
month straight. Just
please.
Goddamn,
First-
fucking stare down between Jake and I right now.
first week, dude, would just be riding with someone like
Uh-huh.
a fucking taxi, so I get
Yeah.
used to it,
Uh-huh.
and then I'd start riding with someone in the other seat.
Dude, this room ain't big enough for the two of us.
I know it ain't, bro. You gotta get the fuck out. You might be the host, but you know.
I
go
would
fuck
say
yourself.
realistically, you'd beat my shit. So
Alright, so what's this non-bond? What is that?
Nuremberg
It's-
Ring is where they test the speed of like cars. That's
Like-
where they do
like
most
track.
official tests.
it's
on
a
it.
very,
track.
it's like a 8-mile, 11-mile racetrack.
It's a
Right on.
12-mile racetrack with 108 turns in it.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's
Very
like it's a
nice.
very popular like baseline track to when the manufacturers or just people take their car there and say, "Oh, this is my time," and it's like a good baseline for a lot.
Most
How
most
fast-
major.
It's a very, very competitive track.
Most
Yeah, or-
manufacturers have a factory around it that they test, and usually only public driving is on the weekends.
Or you go to Japan and you just drift the whole time.
It's fair.
Tokyo Drift.
That's very true.
Actually,
I
there's
prefer tracks.
there's
so
like
that's why I
really
like manual.
strict laws about drifting in Tokyo. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
in
I don't doubt
Tokyo,
it.
but like there's like this huge
Track.
like thing like where people will go and you don't need a license or anything. You just go and you like rent cars and you drift in certain drifting areas. Like
Yeah,
that is
that's-
a huge
that's
like
kinda
hobby
neat.
people do.
That's neat.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just say in their major cities.
Yeah, no, in
Yeah,
major cities.
it's like you'll go to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll just go
Yeah.
rent an S15
Really?
and be
It's
happy
almost
about
like
life.
every city.
You can't drift
Of
in a
the
major
modern
city.
world.
Oh man.
Okay,
Unless you're
but
Ken Block.
the
What
difference,
fucking idiot.
the difference is you get caught drifting a corner here, you're probably just gonna get a ticket for reckless endangerment.
Right.
But if you go and do it there, you're gonna get like a year jail time.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, probably not that much, but
Probably like 5 years.
Maybe if you're a foreigner.
Probably, yeah, probably
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Well,
like
yeah, if you
foreigners.
break their laws as a foreigner, you are fucked.
Really?
Yeah.
woo.
That's why you just go there and break every single law and don't get caught.
If you're
The-
if you're American and
Like,
go to
you know,
Japan,
rape, murder,
just step
you know?
on it.
No, not
So,
that. Not
I know-
that.
Just
I know
remind
mine's-
them what we
you know, every
did
law.
back in World War II.
Yeah.
Most people
Commit mass
shit on
genocide.
mine, but I'd really like to go to Scotland.
Scotland's
Well, I don't
Oh,
blame you.
yeah, yeah.
Very
I
beautiful.
want to go to Scotland
Scotland
slash
is a very
England.
beautiful
All right,
place.
cool.
I just want to go to Scotland so I can try the golf courses.
Oh yes.
Yes,
oh, my,
actually, yeah,
Oh my
actually.
all the
goodness.
links courses over there, man. They're
Yep.
beautiful.
You know.
But
Hey, you
I
want
actually wouldn't want to go to Japan for the specific reason of I have tattoos.
Just cover them up.
Ooh, what do you mean?
Tattoos over there seen as
Yeah, but
gang
you're
markings.
you're
Yeah.
also.
Oh.
But once again, I thought you were a foreigner though, so that really doesn't matter.
Just wanted to
Maybe
say,
it did.
just wanted to
Yeah.
say, Colton definitely correct it. It would be up to 2 years in prison and a $5,000 fine.
for
Woo!
tattoos?
No,
No,
drifting,
for drifting.
drifting in
Yeah,
Tokyo. In Tokyo.
it's like you
Shit.
do not pass
That's
go.
like for
Do not collect $200. Go straight to
Drifting, I
jail.
would like
for
maybe like a month.
tattoos.
Wait,
No,
yeah.
what-
No,
No, drifting.
Drifting.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
for
no, yeah.
tattoos. Why is it bad?
No, because they see
What?
that as the Yakuza.
Okay, okay, wait,
they're
okay. So
gang
there's,
members.
there's. It depends. It's nowadays. It's not nearly as big as a deal as people make it out to be. Some older generation might look at you and be like, "Oh, what's that?" You know, and then and if you go to an onsen or something, they might be like, "Oh yeah, we don't really want you here." Some of them allow it, some don't. It's actually not nearly as big as a deal as people make it out to be.
No, we don't serve your
I know
kind
most
here.
public like bathhouses won't let you.
Yeah, like a lot of them won't. That's why some of them do though. You just have to
It's
like
like a
call them and be
private
like, "Hey, is this
bathhouse.
cool?" I'm not like and it's just a tattoo. You care, you know. It's not like nearly like some people because that's what it used to be. But like some people like, "Oh my god, you can't go there with it." Or people judge you. It's not that big.
Everything would not be deja vu.
Everything would not be
Amazing.
deja vu.
Unfortunately.
Fuck those
Unfortunately.
bitches.
But yeah.
I just want to go drive cars on a track all day.
Yep.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah,
I just
I
want to
just-
go golf.
Ski golf is my
Why?
golf, man. That's all I
I
want.
want to go fast so bad.
I just want to hop in a BMW and go around Nuremberg.
Dude,
Shimmer.
Why not
Team
drive a
Shimmer.
freaking
Yeah.
McLaren
I'm
around?
buying a
Nah,
BMW.
dude. Team Shimmer. Not sponsored.
And we're back.
Just had a dubby break. No. Hey, so
well, now that we lost our train of thought, may as well just keep going. This is a big one. Thoughts on public ski?
I didn't do it. Hate it.
Ski.
I'm homeschooled.
Skew.
Ski.
Skew is cute.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Uh,
Screw ski.
No,
South Park, not a
it's a good
sponsor.
experience.
Yeah.
It's a good experience, but depending on where you're at, there's some schools obviously that are bad. There's some that are
Yeah.
good. There's some in between. That's it.
I have a lot to like weigh in here, so I'll try and keep it brief.
Yeah, don't keep it brief.
Yeah.
Fill the time, please.
I was gonna say it's like me. You take my time because me it's like I'm homeschooled. All right, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
done.
Okay,
I
so-
definitely went to a lot of different schools.
So I was never like I never had the experience of homeschool or anything, and I know from people I've talked to and I'm friends with
Mhm.
that it is a much different experience,
Well,
Yeah.
could- I
and
can
you also
imagine.
get a much different like just those people I talked to, most of them seem to be a very like keep to themselves type of people.
Oh, duh.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I do not like hardly any of the stuff that they force you to learn in the public schools now.
Oh, yeah.
The Common Core system is failing kids across America. We've been dropping in education across the world for years
I
now
doubt it.
because of it.
Probably except for China. They're smart. What can I say?
Yeah, that's true. They're
Okay.
very smart people.
Are you done?
Oh no!
Are you done?
I was gonna say, whenever he is done, I actually do have a little bit.
I
About
of
just
in
found
here.
About
something that is
time.
like perfect on topic and it's fucking hilarious. So
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
you want to hear it?
Let's hear
Oh
it.
my god.
All right. So what's the big incident that happened to your guys' school? This person said a student nutted on a croissant in a cooking class and let the teacher eat it.
That's amazing. That's actually amazing. But anyway, like going on what I said, I think the huge upside to public schools or even like private schools is you're going to learn people skills, friend making skills. You're going to make friends, or at least a lot more friends than you would in a homeschooling.
Networking, my guy.
Networking.
I mean, basically,
Social skills.
it's you're
Yeah,
learning
honestly,
social
to some
skills, but
extent.
it's not just social skills because schools can teach you the wrong social skills
Almost
to have,
definitely.
but it's the friend making skills that
You know what public schools need to take back or start up again? They need to stop worrying about bullying because they got rid of so much physical bullying that it's all mental shit, which is why people keep going insane.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
to bring back physical bullying so people toughen up.
I would say not as much of it, but like
I'll bring it back.
To bring it back,
that's
dude.
some of it. You know, like not obviously not like hate bullying or anything bad, but
Why not?
condition kids because now they're like if someone says you're ugly, they freak the fuck out and like, oh my god, I'm gonna jump off a bridge or some shit. And like,
I mean, that is a huge point. Is like kids are going to fight.
let them fight.
It is what I mean. We are going through changes. We are learning how to be adults. We're learning how to interact with each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you shelter them from that urge to just lash out, I mean, obviously in a controlled environment, but
Yeah.
you're just going to cause them to eventually explode into something much worse.
Yep.
Be like hockey. Let them fight until the first one hits the ground.
So, did you have more to say, or was that
No,
like,
no, that's it.
All right, well, I guess I'll weigh in a little bit as the perspective of homeschool. Mine was a little bit different because, like, a lot of homeschool I've realized is because of like some like very religious parents that like
Yeah, a
homeschool
lot
keep
of the
their
time.
kids in. Mine was just
In my
more like
experience.
my older siblings didn't turn out the best. My mom's homeschooling me and my brother. I don't know. She didn't have a job at the time. My dad was making the money. We were homeschooled for, I want to say 13 years. And then she got a job again. And then we quit homeschooling. So at that point, my education was just like, oh, it's gone now. I guess I'll just learn on my own.
Yeah.
But it's like definitely a big thing with like social skills, like you were saying, especially for me for living on a farm. I had one friend for 15 years of my life. No, it looked like one.
Oh, damn.
No, but
Cow.
yeah, no.
Cat.
So like my social skills were terrible. I learned all of my social skills because I got a job at a young age. That was my main thing. Is like if I got a job, so I learned how to exist out in society. Otherwise, if I didn't do that, I was a complete.
You've learned
wreck.
all of your social skills the last like 5 years.
Yeah, basically. Yes, basically. I was a complete horrible mess before that. I didn't know how to do it.
Even your brother was like, I guess he
still
started
is.
Cawlin.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Cawlin.
I would say
No,
he
Colin's
just
a
now
lot
got a
better,
job.
but
Yeah.
apparently like, I didn't know Cawlin until he got a lot better. But
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah, he was
apparently he
so
was
annoying.
really bad. Like, didn't y'all like anytime you went to go eat, you had to like order for him or something like that? Or he ordered but really quietly, and if he said like no cheese and they were like cheese, he'd just be like yeah.
I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, it was until like recently when he got a job, he wouldn't like want to go up and talk to anybody and like
I mean, that's
pay,
fair.
like, pay for food. Like like paying with a debit card was terrifying for him. Absolutely horrifying.
I will say my first few times paying a debit card, or like like first time getting gas on your own, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
that all is like those new experiences are always going to be like a
it's
little
just,
like
It's
Yeah.
like, it was funny. I remember the first time I got gas. I'm just, I think Dakota was in my car, and I went to go get gas. I'm just like, I know how to do this. And then, like, I went up to him, like, what the fuck, what do I do this? And, like, what do I know?
I remember being scared, like, do I pay first or later? I don't know. For some reason, I was like, if I do it wrong, it's gonna charge like an extra, $100. Oh no!
I don't even remember. It was, I think it was just like my mom like showed me. He was like, yeah, this is how you do it. I was like, all right, cool. that was that.
All right, you shit on all of us.
I don't remember. I mean, that's me though. It's different for everybody. I had to do. To be fair, I was kind of used to filling up gas for other things, farm equipment and stuff.
Oh,
on the farm. So it was a little bit different, country boy. How to fill up the lawnmower. I know how it is.
See, I learned how to do like gas pumps and stuff out of the back of an old truck. They had a little miniature pump in it to fill up the tractors and stuff.
So cool.
That's how I learned how to do that stuff.
Damn.
Granted, that was one of those you had to pull the pump thing out of the bed of the truck and then flip the thing over.
No way.
Oh God,
that was half as cool as you.
I was gonna say that was. I would say there's a lot of ups and downs for public school and homeschool. Like one of the things I liked about homeschool was I learned the necessities. I learned what I needed to. I didn't, like you guys were saying, I wasn't learning a lot of the random bullshit.
You ever heard of y equals mx plus b?
I don't need to.
You ever heard of it though?
Nope.
That's no.
Woo! I don't
Holy
even remember
smokes.
what that's for.
It's no. It's a basic equation for a straight line on a graph.
Huh. Well, I didn't need it, so I didn't learn it. I learned what I need to. I learned basic math and how to read.
That's all you need, though.
Basic line
that's all I need.
And
I'm fine.
Dude,
all
I
these
gotta
people teaching kids trigonometry and algebra and all this shit in high school. Like, what the fuck is the point? You ain't gonna use this shit when you graduate.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, if you
unless
need
you're gonna be a mathematician.
Yeah.
I will say I actually really enjoyed math because I was really good at it.
I did too.
I had a D in
So I
math
didn't care.
from my 8th grade year until I was done taking math in junior year.
I was really good at
Because
math,
you
so
just couldn't get it or you just didn't care.
A little of both.
A little of both. Yeah.
Like,
he didn't care because he couldn't get it.
That's fair.
yeah, that's a really good way to put that.
That was me with English.
It was.
Same.
I think I missed like a week, and then after that, I just could never catch up. Like, I missed so much within 1 week that I was like, what is going on?
Yep.
The average classroom right now, if you look at it from, say, 2020 to 1980, the pace in which you learn is like quadruple.
Oh, I don't
So
doubt
something you learn in 1 week, now times you would learn over the course of a month.
Right.
Back then.
Yeah, I love history.
Oh yeah.
Oh, favorite subject.
I say that was a thing like with me. Like my brother, maybe not as much, but like the advantage I had was I was curious, so I always looked things up on Google. I would if I wanted to learn something, I'd sit down, I'd learn it. My brother, not so much. If he wanted to learn something, he didn't. He just didn't want to learn anything.
If he wanted
so it
to
didn't
learn,
matter.
didn't happen.
It just didn't happen. He didn't care. Me, I wanted to learn.
Kind of
So
sounds like me a little bit.
yeah, it's like I wanted to learn. I wanted to know more. So if I was interested in a subject, I'd do my own research. I didn't need a teacher's.
Dude, I was one of those kids who watched like Nat Geo and the History Channel instead of like movies and cartoons.
I will say, and still to this day, modern Marvels.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I hate that show.
Oh, I love it.
I'm dead
Amazing
serious.
show.
It's like it has always been, still to this day, the most boringest show in the world to me. Anytime my dad or oldest brother put it on, I would just have a fit, and I still would to this day if we had live TV.
It's-
You know what's a really good show though? Nazi
Nitwitz.
megastructures.
Nazi megastructures?
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Dude,
It goes over all of.
Not a sponsor though.
It goes over all of like not necessarily the Nazis,
Nazis
but like
don't
World War
sponsor us.
II Germany, like structures they built for the war and everything, all
Huh.
over the fucking that entire continent.
Very interesting.
Amazing.
I'm just saying, kind of on what Kolten said. He's
Say it.
like, oh, I watched National Geographic or whatever. Dude, I watched the fuck out of Mythbusters.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
feel we all did.
Okay.
Dude, every
But it was
Thursday.
good.
Oh my
Wait,
get
was
out.
it Thursday or Wednesdays?
What?
It
they
changed
came out?
several times.
Yeah.
It was Wednesdays for a long time.
Yeah, I remember watching those every single. We'd have them recorded. Oh,
It used to be on Discovery. It used
so
to be on.
beautiful. So beautiful.
It changed some channels too. I think.
Now, you guys,
Unpopular opinion. It's a
listen.
shit show.
You know what I watched?
really?
Dude,
Yeah,
that
I
is a
hate
very
Mythbusters.
unpopular.
I
That is
think
very
it's just,
unpopular.
it's so fucking stupid.
What do you mean?
Anybody can fucking
No.
Google this shit and find out
Not.
Not
If they're-
necessarily.
2 minutes of digging, and you
But
can
you
know.
can't read it. You can't believe everything you try online.
Okay,
You can't-
if you
can't believe it
2
all.
minutes of digging, you visit 3 different .org or
Dude,
some
You
websites.
still can't believe it. How do you know it's true? Somebody could have just made that shit
Yo,
up.
Kolten, you're full of shit
rest
right
in
now.
rest in peace, Grant Imahara. The stuff that man did on the show.
It's fucking amazing.
Dude.
It's groundbreaking.
It's really not.
It is.
It's television.
Oh, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace.
Yes.
The man.
Okay, rest in peace, whoever the dead fucker is.
Oh.
Oh my
But-
lord.
Blasphemy. Absolute
I just
blasphemy
don't
over
like
here.
it. I think it was a stupid show.
You cannot like it. That's fair.
Listen. Has anybody else?
But to
seen-
believe everything online is just.
Grant in the heart.
I'm not
outlandish.
saying I
It's
believe.
outlandish.
I'm not saying I believe everything that's online.
You literally said instead of doing it in person, you could look it up online.
But if you take 3 different sources that all say the same thing, I'm gonna believe that more than whatever's
doing it-
scripted on fucking TV.
You don't know.
You
it's
know what
scripted.
MythBusters was?
It was unscripted.
You know what MythBusters was? Seeing if myths were actual, like, could actually happen. Like, it's not like, oh, you know, like, how hot does the sun burn or whatever. That's not what they were trying to find out. They were just like,
Dumbass.
oh, does this car, like, fucking, if it does, like, 3 flips, you know, it's supposed to be flashy. It's supposed to be cool.
Yeah, one episode was like, if a car falls off a cliff, does it actually explode? Cool shit like that.
Yeah.
Man shit.
Okay, again, you can look 90% of that up,
But-
or you can read about it.
You know what you could also do with that? Everything in the fucking world.
You could just go drive a car off a cliff and be like, does this blow up while I'm in it? Hey, let's find
Oh, I
out.
want to learn more about history
All right,
and
that's
National
fine. You
Geographic
like the
and
show.
all that.
I
Read a
don't.
book.
Okay, so, okay.
You wanna
I guess
learn-
you could technically look it up. Can you shoot a fucking cannonball out of a log? They fucking did that. Oh yeah, you don't look that up, but it's badass to watch.
Oh yeah, it is.
They did it. They made
They
it.
That's
shot a
it.
fucking cannonball through somebody's house a couple miles away on accident.
You go look it up. You get an article talking about the episode, and it's like, well, without the episode, we wouldn't have got the article.
That's right. That's right.
Somebody had to do it.
They also made a duct tape cannon. Pretty sure.
Now,
I
lads,
also made-
lads.
Boats to escape.
You guys
Alcatraz.
talking about watching shows? Has anybody else watched Meerkat Manor?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Now that
Yeah.
is
I
what I watched.
Yeah, so someone
Watch
translate from
what?
Talis to English.
Meerkat Manor.
Oh, never heard of it.
The fucking death stare you just fucking
Blame me, guy. What was it you tried telling me? You described something to me earlier, and I was like, "What is that word?" It was
We love you,
I
Talis.
don't know.
Listen.
In your Taco Shark t-shirt.
Yeah. In my pink pajamas, my taco shark t-shirt. Yeah.
Pink flannel on. That's amazing.
Yeah, with a hole in it.
He's a real man.
Real man.
Is the hole where the cock
How do
is.
you show up to work wearing pajama pants?
Have you done that?
Have you?
Oh yeah. One time I did that on accident. I was working at Target.
And my mom had to bring you.
No, she didn't.
Who was it that brought you the pants?
I went home.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, yeah. So I was wearing like my really nice like leather jacket, and I was like dressed up pretty nice when I was fucking going to walk.
You were
like,
used to
and I was
nice.
walking. I was like, man, I'm really comfortable today. And I looked down. I was like, oh fuck, I'm wearing pajama pants. And I was like, oh, the house is like 15 minutes away.
Dude, one
You're YouTube dressed, dude. Nobody cares about what's on the waist down for YouTube. It's all chest up.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, one time when we were in high school in marching band, I somehow don't know how, but for the whole day I had my boxers backwards.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Did you just smack your fucking head against
Against the wall.
against the door frame?
Oh god. Intermission.
Oh my god, this is why we need video.
Alright, you're good.
Dude, that was solid contact. Like I heard. Just fucking dunk.
So for
Hey guys.
so for you guys listening, our cat started fucking with a cupboard, and so Talis went to go get him to stop, and I guess he hit his like.
I
head.
fucking ate shit. I went to, because we have a blanket over the door frame, so I went to go like walk, move it to walk under it, and I fucking just whammed my head against the side of the door and just took myself out.
Right on the dome piece.
I just dome myself.
That was like the video of the guys who like walk up to the doorposts in school, kick it, and pretend they hit their
Yeah.
head, except you did.
Yeah, I just
for
boom, and my glasses got messed up. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, so that's something you didn't get to experience. Talis is the cool kids that would walk in, in schools that would have the 2 doors, hallway entries, there'd be a metal post in the middle, and all the cool guys would walk into the post and they'd kick it with their foot, but act like they hit it with their head.
It's completely not off topic, but it's a story that has nothing to do with this.
I want to hear it.
One time
In that camp?
when I was a freshman in high school, I think somebody pulled the fire alarm and we all had to like
Oh,
evacuate
I
the building.
remember that. I remember that.
And there was
Like
this
twice.
kid with a trench coat and a gas mask, and then he was carrying around a baseball bat.
Really?
Yeah, and he was walking. It was one of the kids at our school. I guess he was pranking someone or whatever.
Yeah.
And he started climbing up like the baseball field, like the net, like the fencing. You know, like I was behind the.
Gotta get to the high ground. Start picking them off.
He started climbing it up that, and then the principals came out and tried to like coerce him back,
Yeah.
and he kept like running away from him.
Was this your senior year?
No, our
freshman year.
freshman year. It was a yeah.
Some
It was
dude-
like the second to last or the last day of school. Someone pulled a fire alarm like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and some dude
Yeah.
wore a trench coat, had a gas mask on, and had a baseball bat, and just walked around outside,
I didn't know that.
freaking people
I'm
out.
just now hearing about this. Like
Yeah.
You guys
6
remember
years later.
freshman year, the guys
Whatever.
that dressed up as
7?
clowns and was like hiding
Oh,
out? That was
God,
my
yeah.
freshman year.
That was,
That was my
yeah,
freshman year.
No,
No,
that was like
That was my 8th grade year. Your
That's my
freshman.
freshman year, yeah.
That was
no,
our
that
freshman
happened
year.
after
Yeah.
we went.
Yeah.
Because I remember sitting at the school and looking out the fucking window
That
in
was
my
our
history class,
sophomore.
and there
That was our
clowns in
sophomore.
the
That
damn
was your
field.
junior year.
Yeah, that was 2016.
That was
Yeah.
like
No, I
you
was a
were in-
freshman, dog.
No,
that
you were
was
in high school.
2016, bro.
I was at the freshman high school.
I know. I remember because this is gonna be a little gay. Our marching band show that year was about like clowns and
Yeah.
stuff, and so
Yeah,
everyone's
it
like,
was-
"Oh, clowns at the freshman center, haha."
No, I
And
remember
that
it
was our
happening
sophomore
when I was a
year.
freshman as well. Because there was clowns outside.
Okay. Well, maybe
It may have been both years.
maybe
I
in
don't-
both years.
I mean, it might have been. But I remember there being clowns like outside across, the back behind the freshman high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How they have that field back there. It was on the other side in the woods right there.
And they just were clowns.
They were just clowns, just like 5 or 6 clowns,
Just
sitting there, and
clowning
the school
around.
went on lockdown.
It's kind of scary, not gonna lie.
I was in
Were
history
you-
class. Which I don't know if you all know
Were
what
you
history
at-
classes are, but
The elementary
High
Right,
school. I was
No,
saying.
you didn't go to the same elementary school I did.
No, I went to a
Okay.
very different one.
Yeah, we went to the same middle school.
Yeah. I went to middle
No,
school.
so one of my elementary schools.
Sorry not to not say the name.
Yeah.
Only one of them was just like, yeah, da da da.
Yeah.
I have an advantage here.
Yeah, what's your school name? Name your address right now.
What's your social?
Yeah. Can I get the security code on the back of your debit card?
Oh yeah. I'll get the write up for you. Yeah.
Yeah. What about your mother's maiden name? Just curious. Your cousin's first name?
What's
Brian.
your
First dog.
What's your routing number?
You know, security questions.
22222.
My address is 1234 Fig Street. All right, go on, Kolten.
Anyway, our elementary school, we actually had to go like on a shooter lockdown because
Oh, really?
someone in the parking lot was trying to kill a raccoon.
Oh.
And they ran into the school parking lot with a like. Have you ever seen the BB guns that look like real, like they're the CO2 BB gun
Yeah,
handguns, but
yeah.
they don't have the orange tip? They look like a real handgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran into the parking lot shooting at a raccoon with it. And then somebody saw him and thought it was like an actual
That man
handgun.
was just not thinking straight.
No, he was not.
I could definitely see myself doing something like that on a complete accident.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, I'm fucked.
Just shooting stuff on accident.
No, but like, if I ever like become more of a man, like actually chase down animals to kill them, it's like, oh, varmint. And next thing you know, I'm in like a school's parking lot. It's like, oh shit, I should definitely not do this here.
Well,
That'd be funny though.
It would be funny at the moment, but then the cops and all.
there was completely unrelated to our school or anything, but related to like not a real school shooting. There's a kid who was in color guard, right?
Yeah.
And he had the rifle, like the wooden rifle that they
Oh,
throw
I think I
around.
already talked about.
But it wasn't the really fake one. It was like one of the more realistic, like color
Like
guard.
the ROTC.
Yeah, it was like an ROTC
One of
level one.
those.
Yeah, and he was like flipping it around in the like front of the school, and he got shot and killed.
Was it a student of that school?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a student of the school, and he got shot and killed because.
What school did you go to?
No, not here.
Oh, I was
Not
about to
here.
be like.
No, this was it was a couple states away.
Dude, that's crazy.
But yeah, that was a huge thing with like ROTC and
Oh,
like
yeah, I bet.
color guard for marching bands.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
what did we
well-
learn from that?
My physics teacher sophomore year, one of the kids in the class was color guard, like marching band color guard. So she had her wooden gun in the classroom just because it was like right before the end of school, so
Yeah.
right before band practice. And he just picks it up and just starts like fake, shooting with him, pointing at students. I'm just like, this guy's funny. At the moment, I didn't think about it, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, that was kind of risky business right there.
That was a poor choice of.
Man.
He was a
actions.
funny guy, though. He was a funny guy. I'm so upset that like none of y'all that went to the same high school as me really got to know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, see,
I'll say his name, but
say my mother,
Yeah.
you know, anytime
not
I
to do
pick
that.
up even a Nerf gun and point at somebody, she'd like yell at me and like put fear of God in me. You know, it's like, don't point that at people. I was like,
you don't gotta fear me, but you're gonna fear God, boy.
What is
Meanwhile, with the house we live in now.
so? What is the scariest thing you've ever like been a part of?
Me directly?
Like in
Anybody.
Just in
No,
life.
because you look at me dead in the eyes. I was like, oh,
No,
yeah.
that's the top
I
list.
was like, yeah, you
That's
don't want
some
to know
pretty
I've done.
serious.
Been a part of.
What?
I actually have a pretty good one for this. It's the reason
Yeah.
I got my first Rottweiler that we had.
Like,
It was I was living. It was in.
Mm.
It was in that one city where we went to middle school.
There you go.
Yeah, it was in that one
a
city
little
where we
roundabout
went
way.
to
I know what you're
middle
talking-
school.
Well, as soon as you said the big part.
Yeah, but we lived in a pretty nice neighborhood at the time.
I think actually you showed me, like one time we went golfing. Was it the same? Was it that same house when we were in high school and we went golfing together? Because you took me to your house and I was like, oh, that's a pretty nice house.
was the one we made napalm at?
no, not that one.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Go on.
Anyway, it was a very nice neighborhood, very
Yeah.
big,
Well,
nice
that
house.
school had a lot of kids from there.
Yeah.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be one of the kids who lived in the
Yeah.
fancy area, and I mean, there's not a lot of crime in that
Right.
area because it's a nice area. But if there is crime, it's usually people who know what they're doing because it's a big score.
Right.
Well, for some reason, my stepdad wasn't home. Like they waited until he left, and like 5 minutes after he left, we had an alarm system on the house,
Yeah.
and it's a 3-story house. So the basement has its own sliding glass door to the backyard and everything. And me, my mom, and my sister are all on the mid-level, right? And all of a sudden you hear, shh, beep, 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 back door open. And we were like,
Oh.
And my mom yells downstairs. She goes, hello? And you just hear, and I've never seen this woman pick up a kid and run faster upstairs.
Yeah.
She locked us in the closet and everything and called 911. Cops came and like kicked doors open and shit, and were like searching around the house yelling, blah blah blah, police department, if you're in here.
Yeah.
And at the time I was 12, probably 12,
Yeah.
13, something like that, so I was terrified.
Wait, while we were going to that middle school,
Yeah.
then
yeah.
you transferred there to in 7th grade, right?
Yeah.
So you're at 12 or 13.
Yeah. So I mean, I was pretty terrified. Like
Yeah.
I can't do anything. My mom's holding my little sister. I'm standing at the door because I'm a big kid, and
Yeah, you were always
Yeah.
a big boy.
I was a big kid. So I'm standing against the door with a hammer in my hand, like this 13-year-old's gonna do something against.
Just like the Bill Burr skit, someone
Yeah.
breaks in, you think you're gonna be some badass guy,
Yeah.
grab your lamp, let's fucking do this.
I mean,
Best thing
but,
you can do is make a weird noise, like
yeah, but I mean
so good.
in this situation, I mean, my fight or flight told me to
Fight.
like sit against the door and hold this hammer, and I mean, if someone was coming through, I was gonna try,
Right.
but
Beat down the police officer.
But anyway, the police officers came and were like outside the door. They coordinated over the 911 operator and everything. Said
Right.
it's okay to open the door now.
Mm-hmm.
And they all like let us.
You fucking done yet? Jesus Christ, close the fucking door! Sorry, degenerates.
Jesus. So anyway, where was I?
Police officers.
Oh yeah.
They
So
coordinated you out.
yeah, they coordinated everything. We got out. We were in the front driveway talking to the police officers, and my neighbor comes over, and like he was like, "Did he try to come to your house too?" And we're like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, there's this guy who's running through my backyard, like jumping over fences and crap."
Huh.
So there like actually legitimately was somebody like trying to get into the house.
Pretty damn scary.
So my mom within like a month went and bought a Rottweiler.
There you go.
So that was the scariest thing ever.
That's pretty scary. I feel scary right now.
I've never had that happen, but one time when I was younger, I was at my dad's and he lived in this duplex, and he smokes at night or whatever. He'll like go outside whatever time of the fucking night, and I guess he just forgot to close the door after he came back in or something like that. So he left it open. So it was just a screen door, or not the screen door, the storm door. I fell asleep on the couch in the living room, and there's like he had the TV against the wall, and then there was a hallway like right next to it leading to the front door. I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know why. I just woke up, and I'm like, oh, I better go to the bed so I can sleep in the bed. So I get up and I walk, and I look up, and I'm like, oh, I guess you forgot to close the door. So I walk towards the door, and I realize, and then on the other side of the door, there's some guy just staring in.
Oh.
He was just staring in, like he was like scoping out the place, and he saw me walk over, and I stop, and I'll just look at him. He just looks at me, and then he turns around and walks away. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
I would shit my pants.
I wasn't scared. Cause he was just some guy. Like he wasn't like covered or anything. Like he was like planning to break in. He just some like white dude.
Still, that freaked
It was
me
like
out.
a nice neighborhood too. Just some white guy. He didn't look sketchy at all. And just walked away. I'm just like, cool. I'm gonna close and lock the front door now. And I went, closed, and locked the front door.
I would
and-
not be able to fall asleep that night.
No, I fell right asleep.
No,
I wasn't
not me.
afraid because for whatever reason, I'm just like,
Ignorance.
didn't-
Hey, ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean?
I don't know what his plan. I'm sure like scoping it out long enough, it's like, oh, there's nobody awake. Maybe I could like walk in and grab something, walk out. But
Yeah.
he saw me. I saw her. He saw me. I saw him. Kind of deal.
Yeah.
I don't know why I woke up. He could have just walked in, saw me laying on the couch at any point. But I guess I woke up soon enough, quick enough.
Woke up, saw you saw him, you pulled out your
Probably. You think it was a
KAK?
moment where you think it was like he wasn't as cute as I thought he was.
I don't know. dude.
No, because the hallway leading there, you can't see into the living room where I was at.
Oh, okay.
So he was just looking in, and you can
So
see.
he just thought you were ugly the
you
whole
can
time.
see past the living room. You can see past the living room into the kitchen, but on the other side of the wall is the living room and the couch. So so that was kind of scary. What about anybody else? Got any scary things happen?
No,
No.
I never, but I also never let myself get in a situation like that.
What's really scary though, because when I went over to your parents' place on the farm,
Yeah.
there, I think me and Cawlin were staying awake. I don't remember. I think everybody else was asleep, and we were just lying there, or whatever, like trying to go to sleep, and we started hearing noises out front, which, knowing me now, it was the dog barking and like coyotes yipping at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like at the time, it was like
Or the
kind of freaky
chickens.
because you would hear the fucking dog barking, and then you just hear like fucking like weird noises like,
Yeah.
in response.
That would definitely freak me out.
No, it's like I am terrified of being alone. I have like a problem, like a mental problem of being alone.
You live-
Separation anxiety.
Yeah,
Left
it's like if I'm alone, I'm like, and there's no,
Left
and there's, it's not you and I. It's like there's nobody with me. I'm alone. Like I'm being watched. Somebody is here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
terrified. I'm going to have a breakdown. Have a panic attack. Kind
So
of
it's
thing.
not like left on the tit too long kind of thing.
No,
Oh.
no,
Left on the
it's
tits
it,
too long.
yeah,
Anxiety,
like
it's really normal.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
fair.
I have like a mental
'Cause
fucking breakdown.
When there's more than one person, you feel safer because
No, I
okay,
get that.
you have to get through multiple people, not just me. I don't have
Yeah.
to fight for my life.
that.
Yeah,
Humans
because
are
it's
pack
like one
animals.
time when I was walking on the farm, I would doing like cutting pipe and stuff,
Mhm.
and my boss left to go to his house for like quite a few hours. He was gonna be out the whole day, so it was just me on a farm
Mhm.
by myself.
Middle of nowhere.
I fucking broke down. I was crying. I was terrified.
Oh,
I
geez,
got in my car. I drove home. I was like, dude, I can't fucking do this. Like, I need somebody around.
Damn,
like,
you get made fun of where I work.
yeah, I mean, it'd be like that, but like, I have a serious
Oh,
mental
poor baby was
problem.
all by himself. Oh.
Damn.
No, it's fair though. No, I definitely get that.
Yeah, it's like when I'm at my house by myself. It's like there's a gun next to me the whole time. I'm like, it's like I'm terrified. If I see something, like I'm ready. Like I have a problem.
I've got to shit so
See, I'm
Yeah,
like
same.
I'm
I will
like
say-
the complete opposite. I'm perfectly fine with being by myself, no issues.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
This was a
zero
stupid
issues.
move. I'll finish real quick. I was home for some reason, by myself. Everybody's at work or whatnot, and for whatever reason, I have a lock on my door to my room, and I locked the front door of the house. I was in my room, and for some dumbass reason, I was listening to like scariest like Reddit like home invader
Dumb.
like things and
Yeah.
and I'm just
Psych
it was
yourself
like a
out.
2-hour video and I was just sitting in my chair. It was just a blank like the screen like was like a solid picture and I'm just sitting in my chair and I'm just listening to these doing nothing. I'm just like cool. And then through my head, I'm just doing scenarios. Someone move my house right now. I have 3 guns that are fully loaded right next to me. What can I do? What can I do to like make the biggest like problem for the cops when they get here?
Dude, if I did that, I would literally Hershey squirt in my pants right now.
All
right,
Well, if you're still listening, we appreciate the
If you're
appreciate
still
you tuning in. Golly.
Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, do all
Or
the
just
things.
hit that follow button on Spotify. It's free and easy.
Yep.
Make sure you download on Spotify.
You know what
Really
to do.
helps us out.
Peace out.
Bye.
Girl Scout.
Bye.
Squirt.
Holy shit.
Call me Mr. Nitpick, a gamer with the quick wit. Always keep my shit lit. Welcome to the Nitwitz. Nitwit shit's lit. Get with the click quick. It's Nitwitz, bitch. It's Nitwitz Twitch.